newspaper, called the reporter, and they said, well, I think she goes to such and such a church, and so I called the church, and then the church said, well, try this person. That's who brought her to us, and, you know, like that.
And there's some names in here, too, that we would not really, on first thought, associate with gospel music. Like Little Richard, and you mentioned, and
Wilson Pickett, who passed
we just lost,
Yeah, because the church was the breeding ground for a lot of R&B artists, because that's where the most passionate music is born, is in the church.
Yeah.
And so if you're going to go out and sing about your baby and falling in love and all that, what better than the church to create that frenzied feeling that they put forth. You know, like when you hear Aretha Franklin do a love song, it sounds like church.
Yeah, it does.
You know?
And that's where she began as well.
Exactly, exactly.
And church singing as well. I know that even at 650 some artists you have represented here, that you say you've only scratched the surface.
Exactly, because even as the book came out, people were coming up to me and asking, well, did you hear about this group? I mean, I was somewhere here the other day and someone told me about a group called the 21st Century Group, who I had never heard of. But they said they're a groundbreaking Nashville group. Yeah. So now I'm going to do some research on them. Yeah,
we have a little video. Let's take a look at this, and we can talk about some of the folks that we're seeing.
That's Brian Wilson.
Yeah. Who worked with you on this too?
Yeah, he's on the CD.
Right.
Singing the title song and a song he wrote.
Yeah. And that's interesting because there's a 14-song CD, as we said, that goes along with this book.
And all the people on the CD are in the book.
Wow.
Yeah, their stories are in the book. Mavis Staples, Andre Crouch, the Hawkins family.
Right.
The Edwin Hawkins. I mean, it's just almost anybody you can think of. All the Winans, you know, there's so many different Winans. There's Cece, there's BB, there's Angie and Debbie.
Brothers and exactly.
Ronald.
Right, exactly.
Winans Phase 2.
Right, and then the boys, Phase 2.
This can take all afternoon. You know.
Right, well, we'll stop there. They've got enough publicity from us right now. BB's at home saying, yeah, bring it on, bring it on.
Right.
Let's talk about, I thought the title of the book was unusual, Uncloudy Days, and I thought, where did that come from? But actually, that's an old hymn, right?
It's an old hymn, and I chose it because the song exemplifies the dark days many gospel artists go through. Right. If you think back to the 1940s, when Mahalia Jackson and the Clara Ward singers got started, they weren't doing this for money. They were doing it out of sincere love for the music, because there was no money. People didn't really start making money in gospel till the last 10 years. Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
And just on a lighter side, there's, I think, the world's heaviest gospel singer you
Gloria Spencer,
Gloria Spencer,
who recorded right here.
Is that right?
There was a label here named Creed in Nashville that Randy Woods used to own. And
Randy's record shop.
Yes,
that's right.
And so she recorded there, but it was sort of sad because she was sort of peddled out as sort of like a circus act.
Circus act,
yeah, because she was so heavy. You know, and she even made fun of it herself. But she died at the age of 38, 1976. It took like 18 men to carry her casket. But she was a phenomenal singer.
Bill, thanks so very much for coming on. Giving us just a glimpse into this book. Bill, along with Brian Wilson, will be signing copies of the book. That'll be this afternoon from 2 to 3 at Tennessee State University's bookstore. For more information, you can call our hotline or go to our website.